Hello everyone, Madison here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Q&A. Self-explanatory. I've got an app that tells me questions and I have already answered them on the app, and I will on YouTube say them and say my answer from the app and then elaborate on them. Last video we left off on me getting tickled and tickled questions, so the starting one is about me getting tickled yet again. And someone said, let's get into it anyway. Someone said, I think you'd break under tickling torture. Basically I wouldn't. You can think that, but I really wouldn't. Next statement is, what if it was someone tickling your sides and someone else tickling your feet, and you couldn't move and hide, you couldn't move your feet or hide them? I never said I was ticklish on my sides. I have fists and I'm not afraid to use them. Should wear ones that you own with a casual outfit, you'd suit them, as in referring back to my dolly shoes. They're too small for me, I'll get blisters. Yeah, you can pay for my blister plasters, whoever sent that one in. What would be worse, sides or the feet tickling? Feet, because I never said I was ticklish on my sides. How many dolly shoes do you own? One, and they're my small school ones. Basically we get out the tickling and school shoes, dolly shoes phase in a minute. So they said about the tickling. So say it was very personal information about yourself that would be embarrassing if it got out. They have your feet bare with your bottoms exposed and you couldn't move, ready to be tickled. You can't hide them or put them down flat or fight back. Would you be able to hold out for long? Basically, I wouldn't be telling my personal information to people in the first place unless I severely trusted them. And plus, why would they be tickling me when they found out my embarrassing stories anyway? The only embarrassing stories I can think about is when I was playing a blindfold game. And, yeah. The person who knows what they done in that blindfold game is probably sitting there evil laughing at me. But, that's for a different story. That's for a different video. But, yeah, I will be able to hold out for long, thank you very much. And I will be ready to prove you the hell wrong. I should wear the small school dolly shoes and get blisters. You can pay for my blister plasters, please. Message me when you have them. Again, he wanted me to explain further. The person wanted me to explain the tickling scenario further. Told that person to message me on Instagram. Never got a message. And yes, my DMs are open, and I do always check my DMs before you try and be like, oh yeah, I tried messaging you. What is my favourite kind of fruit? Kiwi or strawberry? What would you like to achieve in life? Great success on my YouTube channel. Any people that don't like you, and why? Yeah, loads. They didn't support me the way I supported them. And that's not really them not liking me. It's just, yeah. I feel like my partner is cheating. Any advice? Confront your partner about this. Your partner would want to know how you are feeling. Don't be too stern and be careful how you word everything. Because if you aren't careful about how you word everything, then you could start an argument about it. But yeah, try and explain and get to the point about how you feel, because that's what your partner would want. Sorry, got a hair on me. And yeah, what would you do if you fell in love with your best friend? My best friend is a girl. I'm straight, but I do love my best friend in a friendship way. What was the last text message you sent? At this time, it was, "Why did you call me?" When it comes to arguments in a relationship, do they always have to be bad? Your thoughts and why? In my opinion, arguments aren't bad. It just so arguments aren't bad. You can have good and bad disagreements. There's a difference between disagreements and arguments. Excuse me. Any advice to not buy a bunch online during the pandemic? I have the same problem. Set yourself a lifelong goal. Mine is to save up for a house. Then you may start saving up and stop buying online. It may work. I also owned a vision board. So a vision board, for people who don't know, it's basically a board and what you want in life. So basically you can put your dream car on there, like any concerts you want to go to attend, stuff like that. And then you would start saving up for them because you see them and they're the things that you really want, and therefore it will make you save up. This person's feeling overwhelmed with everything that they need to do. Do I have any tips? Yes, I have an app called Headspace, and it's a white background app with an orange circle, and it really helps me to calm down, and I can highly recommend it. DM me if you want a link to it. Is personality or the looks more important to you? Personality is key. Looks is just a bonus. What is the best way to say goodbye to someone? Again, it depends on the situation. If it's like goodbye in a breakup, then I know they're not the easiest, but sort of you can say goodbye, and then again, everything can be cleared up, and then you could be civil, acquaintances, whatever. But saying goodbye to someone if they've passed away is always the hardest thing, because when I went to see my grandma and said goodbye to her for the final time, I wasn't silent crying like everyone else, and so many people were understanding. And my aunt, so this aunt is my uncle's wife, so my uncle is my mum's brother. My grandma's my mum's mum, and my uncle's wife, my aunt, she came up and I said, "Oh, sorry for crying really loudly." She was like, "It doesn't matter. It was a funeral for your own grandma. Don't worry." For people that don't know, my grandma was basically my best friend, and she was my soulmate. She was my everything. She was my world. She meant literally everything to me. And yeah, I lived with her for the first 4 years of my life and was extremely close to her and my granddad. How should I handle my partner body shaming me? It's the same as how do I confront my partner who's cheating? Basically, tell him how you feel. Then if your partner doesn't stop, end the relationship if it really badly irritates you, because that is a sign of toxicity. You don't need that in your life. What is my opinion on people on their phones all day? Antisocial. Before anyone says I fit into that category, I used to respond to everyone literally like within the space of 3 seconds. Now that I have a life and actually go outside to talk to people, I take about 5 hours. But yeah, like when I was young, I suppose now what's also a mad thing is when I was younger, I didn't have a job, I didn't have anything taking my mind off my phone or anything. But yeah, now I have a job, I have to put my phone away. But also when I was younger, about 13, 14, I used to switch my phone off and dump it in my bag and mess around with everyone else, like my friends. When, you know, social distancing wasn't a thing. Corona wasn't a thing. Yeah. In your opinion, which person has the best style? I did make a joke and I put Harry. I don't expect people to laugh at me. I bet you're all sighing, and I would too. I would say non-famous would have to be one of my cousins, and famous it has to be Adele. Which moment would I like to forget? The moment which I got SA. If you know, you know. How do you feel about dating a friend's brother or sister? It doesn't sit right with me. But the thing is, I have once dated a friend's cousin, but that didn't last long. You know who you are. And I do apologise, and thank God we're now all good and chill and now all speaking and friends again. How do you prepare yourself for a date? I have no idea. I've never been on a date. Your friend is friends with your ex. Any tips? Let them be. And if they're a true friend, they wouldn't get with them. Do I like roller coasters? Yes. My first roller coaster was Ben 10 at Drayton Manor, where Drayton Manor's in England, and I went for my friend's birthday, and then, yeah, that was my first one, and I will talk about going to Drayton Manor. I made a vlog about it. If you scroll down on my page, you'll probably see my Drayton Manor, my Arnie versus Drayton Manor vlog. How would you change up your clothes from back in the day? If I could go back and change the clothes, then I wouldn't. But if I had them now, I wouldn't change them. Because the clothes I had back then meant so much. Like, I know exactly what I wore when, you know, I went out to see my friend. Like, my friend A. I know exactly what I wore when it was non-school uniform day at school. I know exactly what I wore for each event, and they hold so many memories. And like, when I went to Drayton Manor, I know exactly what I wore. But not that I have a photo of it or anything. I have a photo when I went to Drayton Manor actually. Yeah, so I know what I wore, and like they have so many memories holding on to them. I wouldn't change them, basically. They're a little bit like photos, essentially. What do you think about your partner being shy? I don't care. If my partner's shy, my partner's shy. What are red flags that you should end a relationship over? Cheating. When is lying in a relationship okay for you? It's never okay. I've experienced my partner lying to me in the past, and my partner's covered it up by saying, I haven't lied to you. But unless it's for a surprise, But then most people will figure out it's fishy anyway. How long to wait to meet someone in person after only messaging them? I'd say 2 months minimum. But I know that a few people I know, they can't meet up with said people because of COVID, and they want to wait till COVID's died down, which I think is a smart idea. But yeah. Your opinion on parents knowing everything about you? Again, they're my parents. I expect them to know everything about me. Maybe not everything like what I search up, but because I do search up the most random things. I do watch the most random things on YouTube. The other day I watched a video of a sea lion farting, and I've just told the whole internet. I really couldn't care less, to be honest. But yeah. What's on your mind right now? I don't really know, actually. That's a good question. I tried asking myself that. What do you think about praying? I don't mind it. Like, back in my primary school, I used to do it before lunch, but I went to a Church of England primary school. I don't do it now, but if other people have to do it for, like, religion or anything, then you do you, and you live your life the way you live your life. What do you wish you didn't know? A load of things. What is your favourite music genre? My music taste is very diverse. Like, 1 minute it could be Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Next minute it could be some country song. So it's very diverse. How do I stay productive during Corona? Making YouTube videos, tidying up, all that stuff. What is your opinion on skirts? Again, don't mind them. I used to wear them to school anyway. Are you an overthinker? Yes, I am. Recently I have, anyway. What do you think about wearing expensive brands? What are your thoughts on it, wearing expensive brands? I don't mind. Like, if you wear expensive brands, I feel like you know what you're going to get. People are going to know where you live and break in and steal all your money, steal your bank card. To people who show off all the money they have, I really do hope that happens to you. You've been feeling alright the last weeks? Sort of. But if you know, you know. If you're friends with your ex, why? It's not like I'm giving them a second chance. Like, my ex forgot we even dated. He's in one of my classes. He knows who he is. And, yeah. Yeah, we've just cleared everything up, moved on with our lives, moved on to bigger and better things. Who knows you best? My father. You broke up with your partner. Do you think you keep their secrets? Yeah, because they're the ones who trusted you, and you should still keep that trust between you guys. Do you give people a second chance after they hurt you? Sometimes. I wouldn't give a cheater a second chance, though. What is your routine? What is a routine you have daily? So in the morning, I get up, go to the bathroom, get changed, brush hair, eat breakfast and brush teeth. Evening, I have dinner, brush hair, and then either put my hair up or having my hair down, depends if I'm washing it. Go to the toilet, get in the shower, put on my pyjamas and get into bed and just, I've recently been watching Pirates of the Caribbean, so I sit down and watch a little bit of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's on Disney Plus, and I have been watching Shrek on Netflix too. Everyone loves Shrek, right? Not a big fan of my partner's friends. Any tips? Tell your partner first, but say that you'll be civil, just so you know that your partner partner knows that you're not very keen on them. Hey, what job would you be terrible at? Hey, probably a health consultant. If I can't take care of my own health, then I can't help anyone else with their health problems, if that makes sense. What questions can you ask on a first date? Guys, stop asking me about dates. I don't know. Last time you were mad at yourself, when and why? This was about 20 days ago. So, 20 days ago I was mad because 2 guys fancied me. But it's all changed now. I was meant to be socially distanced and having a socially distanced meet up with one of the guys. But the day we were meant to meet up, he blocked me and everything for the second time. So I've kind of waded my way out that being mad at myself type of thing. As we do. Are your friends crazy? Yeah. Do you think being patient is important? 100% yes. Because, there are some things you have to be patient for, especially in a relationship. What do I think about girls with lip fillers? Again, their choice, their style. What do you change in your pictures? Nothing, really. I just, go up to the window, smile at my phone, you can't see my phone, smile at my phone, do a pose. Or if I'm in so I was in Wetherspoons the other day, again socially distancing with my friend, and every mirror I see I take a mirror selfie. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll understand that I'd have a ton of mirror selfies of me, like in Wetherspoons, or in restaurants or anything. I would just have so many mirror selfies, and I'm not sorry about it. What is the first thing I notice about someone else? Their personality. That was rubbish, I'm sorry. Reason you ever skipped school? I never really did. I I didn't skip school. I skipped a maths lesson because we were doing percentages and I absolutely despise percentages. My maths teacher is probably watching this, and I'm sorry that I walked out, but I will never wrap my head around percentages. He probably knows that. You know who you are. Any names I find attractive? Not really, no. Actually, no. Jordan, for a guy. Again, gonna mention it, I'm straight, so for a guy, if his name is Jordan, then yeah. How can you end a bad relationship? Say you don't want to be in the relationship anymore. Just nice and stern and firm. Just say you don't want to be in the relationship anymore. And if they carry on being like, oh yeah, stay with me, and being really toxic towards you, dial 999 if they get to that level of toxicity. If you know, you know. What kind of game would I recommend? Game of Life 2. How can I have more fun in life? Advice. Take each day as it comes and just let your hair down. Are you interested in politics? No. This was 13 days ago. What can't I stop thinking about? The love triangle that I was in. I'm not anymore. Do you wish you had more of something as a child? I wish I had more quality time with my dad. Because my dad, he would, go to work and he was a hard-working man. But again, that's where my grandma and my sort of relationship comes in. Because my granddad, my mum and dad were at work all the time. So I was the youngest at the time. My older sisters went and were living with their mum. And So I was my mum's only child. I was my dad's third child. And yeah, because they were all at work, my grandma wasn't. But yeah, I wish I had more quality time with my parents. My dad a little bit more, because my dad would have to go away for his work. One thing I would erase from existence. I'm gonna lose followers, I'm gonna lose subscribers, gonna be blocked, but I think Kinder Buenos should be erased completely. Would I go on a date with someone that I'm not attracted to? That's technically leading them on, so no. Hey, can you swim? Yes, I can. Someone you can't let go of? I don't actually know, I never thought about that. When boys take care of their nails, what do you think about it? I don't know. Tell me, what did you believe in for way too long as a child? I will proper explain this. But when mothers had cesarean section, I used to think they got duct taped up, not stitched up. What, you're probably sat there going, what the heck is wrong with her? And Dad, if you're watching, I'm really sorry. He's probably thinking about, what the hell have I raised? I'm sorry. Do you think it's cute when someone is jealous or not? Again, it depends on the situation. Do you want to be famous someday? Yes. Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality and why? Basically, I want to be... Again, numbers, so your 10... could be my 6. My 6 could be your 10. Like, we have different types. But, again, people shouldn't be on a scale for how attractiveness they are. But, yeah, I don't know. Boys or girls, who's more complicated? Both in their own ways. What is your favourite brand? Probably Vans. What is the most important for you in a relationship? Trust, respect, love, communication. Thoughts if a person you like has dated someone in your friend circle? Keep it a secret. And if it gets out of hand, pull that friend over and say, look, I fancy your ex. But the fact is, I've never been in that situation. Well, I have. But I never really actually fancied him. I just went out with him for the lols, and I was 15 and I was still in school, and I thought having a boyfriend was sick at the time. But no, don't do it. It's messy. And like, obviously, that time it happened to me, everything spiraled out of control and everything. Me and the ex broke up after about 2 days in a relationship, and we broke up because remember, you can get new boyfriends and girlfriends, but you can't get new friends. Remember that. Would you say being rich comes with a disadvantage? Yeah, because once you spend all your money, I'm just gonna sit here and laugh, stick my middle finger up at you when I'm flying over to a country. No, I'm not going to do that. But, yeah, I feel like being rich, you're going to spend your money all at one go and, yeah, be left with nothing. How do you find someone to chill with during Corona? You have to be 2 meters to chill. They have to be in your support bubble to be able to, like, hug you and all that. But FaceTime's always a thing. Dating during Corona. How's it going for you? I'm not dating anyone, and now, to this day, I'm not looking for anyone. I know I said I'm in a love triangle, but I'm not looking for anyone yet. just seeing how my life pans out, because COVID is the biggest problem we have to face yet. Do I plan my days? They mostly consist of eat and sleep. What are the signs that there is a lack of trust in a relationship? When they start to keep questioning a lot more and wanting screenshots of chats. Is there something that makes you angry instantly? Yes, a lot. What is the best colour for a car? Hey, I personally think ice white, but I think it depends on what car you get. Like, in my opinion, personally, I think that each car looks better in a different colour, if that makes sense. So I like someone. Should I play hard to get, and why? Play hard to get, because then you can see their true colours. I realised I'm speaking quite fast. I am very sorry. What is the most relaxing place I have ever been? Greece. Do I like K-pop? No, but I have nothing against it. Do you care how your partner eats? Well, if my partner eats with a knife and fork and has manners, then, not really. So, you text first or wait to be texted by your crush? I text my crush first, then I know I've done my part. Do you have a favourite actor? It depends on the film as well. Like, so in one film it could be Tom Hanks. In another film it could be Cameron Diaz, and so on and so forth. Tell me, what was the last thing I ate? This was 3 days ago. The last thing I had that day was soup. Name my 3 most beautiful friends. I don't have just 3 friends. So I feel like if I say top 3 most beautiful, they're going to get angry at me, because you know what? Everyone's beautiful and perfect in their own way. Did you do sports today? No. Do you see divorce as a bad thing? No, because some people go through a divorce because they don't see the connection there anymore, and I'm pretty sure they'd much rather get a divorce than carry it on and lead both of them on. Again, so what do I think about people who badmouth after a breakup? What do I think about people who badmouth an ex after a breakup? I don't know how people can do that. But again, it's based on opinions and all that. Sorry, my blue tack was coming off. Who is always there on my birthday? My cousin, because it's his birthday too. How did you and your best friend meet? Primary school and secondary school. Any good dating apps? Tinder, yes, I did download it. Again, sorry, Dad. Do I have a crush right now? I would say so, but again, I'm not looking, if that makes sense. I'm just confused. Oh, I know what I meant. I have a crush, but I'm not looking for anyone else but my crush. Got it. How do you calm down when you're anxious? Probably do it by doing word searches. What can I do if people are gossiping about me? Act as if you don't care, because you are the only person that knows the real truth about you. Your opinion on people having one night stands? Not my thing. I don't know why people do it. Do you use TikTok? Yes, I do. And my TikTok will be in the description below. If your reaction to find out your partner went through your phone, never had it happen to me, so I can't tell you. How do you respond to someone saying they miss you? It depends who the person is. If it's my parents, then yeah, I'll be like, oh yeah, miss you too. If it's an ex, on the other hand, I'll just, reach through the phone and fish slap my ex. What is the way to my heart? By essentially not being a dick and being a gentleman. Last question. What is a song I can't get up my head? I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. Don't wanna miss. Sorry, it just literally came through. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys know what to do anyway. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I shall catch you later. Bye.